So, Super 7 has done some interesting reveals at Toy Fair. The Ninja Turtles license is most intriguing considering rival companies, so I'll make a separate video for that topic. Surprisingly, Super 7 are going to do Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead, a 7-inch Voltron, Toxie from the Toxic Crusaders, Reaction Robocop, and Conan the Barbarian. Despite that huge selection, what got my attention were the Masters of the Universe motion picture figures. Masters of the Universe Classics, or Collector's Choice, has been one of my favorite toy lines given their manly character designs. Unfortunately, collecting this series is extremely challenging since everything is either out of print, overpriced, or in limited quantity. So my collection thus far consists of mostly He-Man and Skeletor variants, and now there's more. My only gripe was the lack of movie Evil Lyn, but this is still good. Actually, I do have another gripe, but I'll save that for later. These new figures are based on the 1987 motion picture, which has a mixed reception with fans. I'm kinda okay with the film, but I can clearly tell you it's not the definitive He-Man movie. It has the same charm as those who like the Super Mario Bros. Movie. It's something you have to experience for yourself. What makes these collector toys so special is these incarnations of He-Man and Skeletor never had action figures, not even in the 80s. The closest toys to this image were the vintage Laserlight He-Man and Laser Power Skeletor, but they were not released in America. That is, until 2015 with the updated Masters of the Universe Classics, and have you seen the face sculpt on this guy? Here's He-Man, Snake Armor He-Man, New Adventures He-Man, and then there's Laserlight He-Man with... You can feel his intensity. This has been my favorite He-Man figure just because of that face. Oh, and he also has a light that blinks. It's cool. Laserlight He-Man has been the closest to Dolph Lundgren's likeness, but now there's this. Although, I feel He-Man's cheeks look a little puffy there, but that alternate head on the floor looks more like Dolph. As for Frank Langella Skeletor, I dig it. Most He fans praise this version of Skeletor as the best incarnation of the character, and admittedly, he did commit a lot more evil than any other Skeletor before or after him. But I can't help but think that Frank's Skeletor was somehow merged with Hordak, She-Ra's main villain. It's just an idea I thought. I really like that Havoc staff, and I hope the final products look as good as the prototypes. I'm hoping the same applies for Prince Adam because that face sculpt is spot on, but the final products have been known to be less impressive. At the very least, he's definitely different from the Laughing Prince Adam meme figure. Since the movie characters are under the Collector's Choice brand, there shouldn't be any major quality control issues as seen with other Club Grayskull releases. Knock on wood, man. Pre-orders will begin on March from Super 7's pre-order site, while the other Club Grayskull characters could still be ordered via Big Bad Toy Store. And here's my gripes. Since Super 7 is a very small company, and I'm assuming due to some licensing rules, you're forced to purchase the entire wave of 4 figures, which will go over $140, and that's not including shipping. In my case, I just want 2 of them. I can live without God, Skeletor, and Karg. So the alternative would be using the mentioned Big Bad Toy Store once the pre-order link is available in March, but they're still gonna be pricey. I just wish there was a cheaper alternative since these action figures aren't really worth those numbers. I know what I'm paying for since their articulation isn't the most elaborate and the main appeal of this line is mostly for their appearance. My compensation is knowing that these figures won't be shipped to the middle of the year or later, so I have time to build up the bank account, but I still wish you were cheaper. Anyways, I do want to own these figures and hopefully I'll be happy once I have them in hand. I'm the Anime Hero and sometimes I talk about toys.